Welcome.
How much smoke we throwing?
Welcome. 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 Welcome.
Nozzle heats up and the plastic it flows. A creation takes form as the live stream goes. Heart of a maker with a tech savvy show. Designs in the making, see the hotbed aglow. It's Shenanigans 3D on the digital stage. With each layer printed, he's the maker.
Welcome to the second room.
Closely as the filament spins, a wild ride where the line between fails and wins. Accidental art when the plastic rebels. Shenanigans 3D, he's breaking all the levels on the edge of tech, where the sparks may fly. In the streamer's den, there's no limit to the sky. Every stream's a gamble, roll the fiery dice, pushing limits, bending rules, not one to think twice. Heartbeat pulses with each breath he creates, while the chats, wild wonder and suspense they wait, rising with the flames in the shenanigans game, printing out the future. No
1 2 audio check 1 2
the same.
1 2. Wait a minute here. I got like audio going on like craziness.
Welcome.
Do we have audio now? Because apparently, was there audio, like, earlier? I don't know. We have audio now? So there was audio earlier. Yeah, okay. Oh, everything in here is all, the whole desk is completely changed. I got rid of, my PC is up on the desk now. I am able to use my motorized desk again. I haven't used it in like a year. I missed it, so I'm able to stand now. I'm down to 2 monitors now. I was able to consolidate 2 monitors into one, So yeah, that's all over here. The other monitor is going to be going over in that corner for when we do our. I gotta get used to this camera being here. The other monitor is gonna go over there, so when we do things. All right, let's go through this again. I'm gonna say hello because I always like to say hello to everybody. Who we got in here again? SWK, you're first, my friend. How are you doing? Sharon, welcome in. I am Peck and Paw. Welcome. Yeah. Then there's me. Cruising Girl, what's up? Tube in 3D, how you doing, my friend? Were you streaming the other day, weren't you? Dark Third Dimension, and who else? Toby, how's it going? Oh, then we won't mention that guy. That guy right there. The dancing guy. Bill Robot. How you doing? What's up, my friends? Okay. You're muted again? Anyway, look what I got. It came in. I already played around with this. This thing is like crazy bright. This is crazy bright. What? I sound like a can? I'm not talking through the... Do I sound normal? I changed everything, so we might have to...
There, how's that? Are we good now? There, oh, my bar changed. That should be good now, huh? I think we're... Better, closer, warmer. All right, cool. So we are talking through this now. Check, check, check. Yep, there we go. Awesome, cool. What's up? What's up, everybody? We got this in. Played around with it a little bit. Let's go. And we got the wires in. Yeah, so tonight's just a makeshift. I haven't streamed in a while. So, what the heck? Oh, it comes with zip ties. Oh, that stinks. That smells like... I missed you too, Tech Cheaper. I don't know what that smells like. It smells like turpentine. Anyway, we got our 4-quarter wire. Yeah. Probably not get like all loopy off of that stuff now. So things are changing in here. Things have definitely changed. You can see now the camera is shifted over on this side of the desk. PC's up on the desk. Monitors are here. Overhead camera. Yeah, it's all changed. I'm looking at myself here and here, but I need to look there. My son's gaming system and all that is all over in the corner, up against that wall, like I wanted. We got the. Don't just. It's a mess. I know it's a mess, right? But got the printers moved over now. We got the big printer over, or not big printer, but we got the big thing. Send over for Christian. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome in. I'm so used to looking over this way out from this monitor. I gotta get so it's going to just smack me around. Smack me around. Oh, thank you for the follow, my friend. We're just doing a makeshift stream here. Let me get this things. Oh, that's HUD. We don't want that off. Over. We'll go. All right, there we go. Okay. All right. So, recap. I can use my motorized desk again, so I can stand again, which is good. The 4-foot by 4-foot table's over here. I gotta clean this. I gotta figure out what to do with this stuff yet. But the camera is going up on top of the ceiling. Actually, this camera right here is going to be moved over there. There's going to be a camera facing me, right over there, and then my third monitor that I had here will be over there, so I can read chat and all that other stuff. But that's going to be our workstation over here. Once we get that all cleaned up, that will be our workstation over there. Yes, and there's a couple other things going on too. I'm removing all this stuff. I'm removing the rec rack because, come on, we all know what filament looks like, right? So that's getting removed. The closet is going to be where all my filaments going, and those little plastic bins that you pull out, right? You know, so we can put things like this in here and put little little knickknacks and whatever we need in there, electronics and stuff. So that will be like a storage kind of thing. It'll be our project closet. It's our project closet. That is just temporary right now. The printers are going to be going right over here. These two are getting stacked. They're getting stacked right there. Then I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of the stuff. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I'm so used to looking to this side. Shelby Layers, what's up, my friend? I like that emote. I need to redo emotes too. We're redoing emotes. We're changing doing a whole facelift to the stream. That's what we're doing. Whole facelift to the channel. Because we've been doing it this way for like, what, 2.5 years now? Mad Science Slack, what's up, my friend? We've been doing it, we've been like in this whatever for the past 2 years, right? So yeah, it's time for an update. Uplift. And look, I got a button here that takes me over to here. Look, yeah, see, look. Woohoo, yes, let's go. I do have a glow, see the blue glow? That's from my PC. I got to figure that out. I got to figure out what to do with that. But yeah, anyway, so we got this in. Check this out. Hey, Da Vinci, what's up, my friend? So this thing gets very, very hot. And so we need to work on we need to redesign the can a little bit. Just a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. But I'll plug this in. And it has a little controller right here. Fire. Yes. You're already having fun here. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad we have fun in this channel. We're not serious in here, right? We do everything from CAD design to 3D print, and sometimes you'll see me do some truck stuff. But yeah, it's all about fun. It's all about coming in here, and relaxing, and just chilling and relaxing and learning from one another. And yeah, we tinker around a lot. And designing and printing your custom Ken doll accessories for local. Oh, really? That's pretty sweet. Trying to get this plugged in here. Okay. My stream deck is in a different location. Everything's all moved around, so it's going to take me a couple streams to get everything all coordinated again. Screen. Nope. That one. There we go. I'm going to turn this on. It's going to be bright. I don't have a dim control on it. It does go through some cycles of different things, but we'll see. I'll show you how bright this is. So now, heads up, eyes. So it came with this controller, and it has a bunch of different. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let me get into my. Where is my exposure at? We'll drop the exposure down. How's that? There we go. So this is what we're putting inside of our spotlight, right? Now this is just a bunch of different patterns they have right now, like pre-programmed patterns, but we're not going to be using this. We're going to be using the solid colors. I'm trying to get to the solid colors. Oh, wait a minute. We got to go back to the other way. It's pretty cool. I want to get a couple more of these just to play with. Now I got 6 of them coming from AliExpress, but I want to get a couple more of them just to do other things with them. Oh, I bet you I could use these for spotlights outside. Come on. We're trying to get to the solid colors here. There's a lot of presets on here. That is like very, very bright. It's lighting up this whole room. How's everybody doing? Yeah, I haven't been streaming because I've been rearranging this room. Is that solid? No, that's not. So I figured it started off with me just moving some tables around, and then I decided to, I had to unplug the PC from a couple things, and then one thing led to another. I completely tore apart the whole PC, desk. Took all that off, ripped all the wires out, and just started from scratch. What is this for? This is for our this is for our spotlight. These are I'm going to be taking 6 of these with me to to Murph. I'm going to do a table at Murph this year, or 2026. We're doing a table at Murph. Come on. Trying to find, yeah, there's probably like 50 presets in here. There we go. We're on the solid. Let's go back to red. Whew, that's bright. That's bright. Yeah, this is red. Look how bright this is. It's like just like crazy bright. It's like washing everything out. Doesn't have much throw. But that's all right. It's cool though, right? I keep looking here for the camera, but it's not. The camera's right there. So yeah, that's bright. It does get hot though. Oh my, this thing is probably reaching 100C. Claus, how you doing, my friend? Burning, burning, burning. But anyway, all right. So yes, that's what we got here. See how bright that is? And it's got a problem somewhere. There's a data connection loose.
That's what she said.
Because it is jumping track. See how that turned colors? Let's go back over the desk. David, thank you for the follow, my friend. Hey, Reprinted, how you doing today? Oh, we reached our follower goal. 970. Oh! 30 more. We got 30 more. 30 more followers to hit. 30 more to hit 1K. We're doing it. We're going for 1K this year. 30 more to go. You guys are awesome. Y'all are awesome. That's what we're making right there. That is what we are making. Why is this not? Oh, it's in the render. Yep, that's what we're making right there. We'll work on this a little bit here. Oh, I posted Twitter, get some more. I thought you could. Spotlights, yes. So we're making what? Let me get this turned off because that's really like hurting my eyes. I can't see anything now. I'm blinded. I got spots all over my eyes in my vision. Yeah. So these are spotlights, right? And we're going to hook them up to ESP32. We're going to hook them to a controller. We're going to program them where they can do different things, right? You guys will be able to control them. They are going to be going on the road with me for when we go to Murph next year. I'm doing a booth next year, table next year. We'll do a little skyscraper. You know what? Actually, I think we can probably use. Oh, well, that's all buried beyond. That's buried. That's just buried. We'll make little towers or whatever, and we'll put them up on the booth so they can just flash. Why? Well, I don't know why. Why not? And 2 or 3 electronic rails. Oh. Like the old tracks. You remember the old tracks? The old what were they called? Do they even still make them? They probably do, right? The old track lighting. That's it, track lighting, right? Yeah. We're making them. We're 3D printing them. Is what we're doing. I know, right? Tech Cheaper, we're gonna have to have a seizure warning sign. It's all good. But yeah, we'll have. I haven't printed anything. I wanted to go and what do you have in your pocket? What's in your pocket right now? They were literally called track lighting. To be controlled by chat on the truck. You've been obsessed with the memory of those for the last 4 years. A lighter, nothing else. Well, here's what's in my pocket. I have 5 screws. And that thing, Phillips head. And they're not even Phillips. They're what? 6 points. I don't even know what these came from. They're in my pocket. Oh yeah. Anyway, yeah. So we're gonna have flashy lights and stuff. They'll be here. At least one of them. I gotta wait for the stuff to come in. Pockets require pants. It's not an egg. What? Posted reprint 3D. Thank you, my friend. I need to start getting back onto Twitter or X, whatever it's called again. Yeah, I haven't printed anything for the past few days. You're wearing bike shorts with pockets. Pants optional. Hey, why do you think we do coffee and CAD streams? Well, wear pants and coffee and CAD. I got all my cameras turned off during that anyway. That's climbing out of bed, just sitting down with a cup of coffee, like, yeah, let's do something, right? Yeah. Oh my God, I gotta tell you what happened to me yesterday. I ended up having to go to the hospital yesterday. So I fell yesterday. Or yesterday morning, yeah. What, Monday? No, today's Monday. Sunday morning at like 1 o'clock in the morning. All right? It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I walked out of my house, went and turned to say goodbye, and what I did, I twisted. Laser 3D! See how you doing, my friend? Thank you for the follow. And when I did, I tripped. I was on top of my front porch. My front porch is like 2 steps high. And I just fell. How you doing? I just fell like off the porch. Just fell face first off the porch. Now my face hit the grass, but my hand's all like, I have the bandage off and stuff right now. Letting it air out. But I lost like probably like a good cup of blood of the red stuff. Like seriously, like it was like a trail. I was helped back up into the house, and it's just a trail. I was like, holy God, I didn't realize this cut here is on top of my finger. I won't show it because it's all gory and stuff. I cannot believe how much of the red stuff came out just the top of my finger. Don't mess yourself. Yeah. So anyway, we went to the hospital and got x-rays of my hand. My hand's all puffed up and my fingers are all puffed up. It's all good. I got a big bruise back here, but yeah, no. I ended up going to work too. We got back here, and my son was with his mother. No, hopefully, God, that no, she took him there for the weekend. So I'm glad he wasn't here. But anyway, we got back home, and I went to work. I got back home at I was supposed to leave for work at like 1 o'clock in the morning. I ended up leaving at like 6 o'clock in the morning, and yeah, the rest is history. A few weeks ago, I did fall upstairs. How did you fall up? What? No, okay, no. I'm not going to ask because it is possible to fall upstairs. I did it 3 times in a row one time. I was probably about 17, 18. I was running up the bleachers. I was running up the steps of the bleachers and I fell. Got up, took like 3 steps and I fell. Got up, took 3 steps and fell. I was like, I fell 3 times by the time I made it to the top. I just shoved a precision screwdriver into the palm of your hand. Ooh. You messed up your knee? Yeah. Red Pill Phil is now following. Well, welcome in, Red Pill Phil. I like that name. That's an interesting name. How are you doing? It's all better now? None. No drink was involved to do it 3 times in a row. I was like 16, 17 years old. I was at my cousin's wrestling match. And I was there with my aunt and uncle, and we went to watch my cousin. And and my one cousin was wrestling, and his brother was with us, right? He starts laughing. I mean, he's like 2 years younger than I, or no, yeah, 2 years younger than I am because he's my sister's age. Starts laughing at me and making fun of me and everything else, and then he turns around and ends up falling like a half hour later, going up the steps. It's just you're not paying attention. Reprinted sent you. Well, thank you for Reprinted. Yeah, Reprinted is an awesome person. It hit the grass. It hit the grass, but yeah. Well, I'm all good. X-rays were done, and no, yeah, my hand's all bruised up. Like I got a big old bruise in the back here, but yeah, I ended up going to work. Anyway, he definitely is a great guy. Yes, I enjoy. I enjoy Reprinted with all his everything he posts on X. Yeah, X. Follow him. Yes, we do come up with some crazy projects. Like one we got going on right now. Is this button going to work? No, it's not. That one. So this is our current. We have like so many current projects right now, but this is the one that's kind of on my mind right now. We go through a bunch of different projects, and then we'll stop, and then we'll go back to it. But anyway, this is, if I can get the analytic, there we go. This is a studio light. It's a stage light, for rock and roll or bands, concerts, or whatever. That's what this is. We're gonna 3D print it. So, I already have the stuff in for it. Well, let me take that back. I have stuff in for one of them. Is it going to be motorized? No, not this one. This one's not going to be motorized. So we already got the light. Got one of the lights in. We're making 6 of them. Well, actually a total of 7 of them because we got 6 coming in on the slow boat. So I ordered 6 of them off AliExpress, and just there we go. Just so we can play around with them and design it, I got one in off of Amazon. That was like the next day, delivery, right? Or 2-day delivery, whatever. So we got one in just to play around with, and then we got 6 more of these coming in because they're a heck of a lot cheaper on AliExpress. But it's going to take It's going to take like 2 or 3 weeks for them to come in. Yeah, we're shenanigans again. CB Creations, how you doing, my friend? Welcome in. What have you been up to? Oh, and then we got our wire came in too. We need to redesign this because...
Welcome, Royal Numi.
Royal Numi! Oh, yes, it is. Okay, I do have them. I've changed everything here. Well, I'm in the process of changing the whole room, updating the stream and everything else. And yes, the lights are still here. They aren't going to be there much longer. We're going to be putting printers right there. So those lights are going to be coming out. Lights are coming out. I got to re-drywall. I got to patch the holes. And then all this stuff's coming down. What do we even have it up here? That's screwed into the wall. That was holding an airplane wing. Here's a Maker Deck, celebrating Maker Deck 1 year on Twitch. Here's an AI-generated photo I did. Oh, we got a Pez Liz friend record here. And we got a sorry Pez Liz, sorry. We got these spoons down here, Tip Tap spoons from Pez Liz. Got one of my prized possessions here, a cog from TechJeeper, 3D printing. Oh, this stuff. That's right. This stuff is that sensitive, that heat sensitive stuff, isn't it? From who's it from? Polar, right? Yes, Polar. And then we have some BB Life filament and SliceWorks filament. I just put these up here because they sent me some filament to play around with. But anyway, yeah, this stuff needs to all come down. But these two printers here are going to be getting stacked right here, and then figure out a way. Whatever. Right. No, I did not knock down the wall yet. I wanted to knock down this closet, but that maybe next year. Maybe next year, right? We have that 4-foot table that's full of junk right now. Well, it's not junk, it's just projects and whatever is just laying around. Yeah, I got to get some things figured out. But yeah. What's new with you, Royal Nubby? I was just thinking about you the other day. I was going to send you a message, see how you're doing. Yes, I have been well. It's been crazy. Right? So, my son, I think you know this, but my son is full-time with me now. Like, full-time. 100% every day. Full-time. Except for a few days out of the month he goes and spends like a day or two with his mother on the weekend. Every other weekend or whatever. So, not only helping the son and daughter-in-law prepare for the baby. Oh, yes!
Please give me Huggy Wuggies!
That's awesome! Are you excited? I know you have to be excited. I know you're excited because you want baby... No, you want... What was it? You want to be paid in baby pics. Baby pictures, right? Yeah. There's something like... Every time we used your code, you got baby pictures for Capricorn. Yay for Dad's rice. All the baby pictures. You still do. That's awesome. I'm glad. I hope, I really hope I get to meet you someday. I thought about doing Rocky this year, or this coming year, but I just can't do it. Just can't do it. My son said he doesn't want to fly. So instead we're doing Murph. The Nutty Trucker, what's up, my friend? How you doing? Hope you're staying safe out there. Do we have stream music? Yes, we do. Alright, so, yeah. I don't really have anything going on tonight. I've been spent all morning and day and night and everything else trying to get my free time getting this all figured out, getting my son. My son has a whole bunch of stuff. Oh my God. Did I stream since my son had his testing? I think I did. I think I might have. I don't know. I can't remember if I did or not. But anyway. You're driving to Murph. Depends on, yeah, right. Depends on financial. Yeah, it's like that for everybody. I'm already starting to put money off to the side to go. You're in San Antonio. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Never mind. Need to find an Airbnb. Yeah. Now remember, my son's gonna be with me. I swear your truck is causing you problems. You wanna know what's going on with my truck? My head gasket's leaking. Damn head gasket's leaking. Got antifreeze popping out the back of the head gasket. He has a Volvo, all right. You're a newbie sometimes. Oh, you're driving to Rocky. Okay. Fix it with duct tape. Yeah, I'm gonna have I'm getting the head pulled off, and we're gonna shave. Just gonna shave the whole head down. Shave the head down. I was thinking about just replacing the gasket, but since I have it off, might as well just shave it, right? No, I'm not selling it. That's the last one I buy. If I sell it, it means I'm retiring. Okay, we got an ad coming up here in about 34 seconds, so yes. Yeah, we gotta remember, Murph, I gotta figure out an Airbnb or something. You can remember, Murph, my son's gonna be with me. Go back company? No, I'll never go back company. Nope. I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? Oh, my son. My son. I'm not gonna get into his medical stuff, but my son had to do something on Friday. Okay, that required sedation. Right? He had to be sedated for it. Goes through it every year. When I scheduled his appointment, it was scheduled for the sedation. He didn't know. They forgot to include the sedation when they sent it from the doctor's office to the hospital. No, because that's where he had the stuff done. They forgot to schedule sedation. And I looked at them. They're like, "Well, can he do this procedure without it?" I was like, "I don't know about that." I was like, "I don't know." But anyway, so we tried. Right. 45 minutes. That boy stood. Well, he was laying down. And was perfectly still. my child. You all see how he bounces around here. Laid perfectly still for 45 minutes in this machine. Didn't move a thing. He was a rock star.
Ad started for 90 seconds.
And was able to do the whole entire thing without sedation. And that was just, I was so proud of him. So proud of him. So, looks like we don't need to use that anymore. Thank God. That's the last thing I need to be worrying about. I know, it was hard. I had to get a test done had a thing done for what he went through, and it's hard as heck to stand still. Maker Viking, what's up, my friend? Yeah. I was so happy. He was so proud of himself. I love it. I love watching children do something, like do stuff when they've never done something like that before. I love seeing the outcome and like how proud they are of themselves, right? I love sitting here watching my son do stuff and learn stuff and you know what he did today? You're working harder than Tinker Atlas. I'm doing good. I tried to get into Tinker Atlas a couple days ago, actually. I was having problems getting logged in or something. Is MGN 12 too small for 100 milliliters if it's bolted to a... I don't think so. It's over. I would say if it's a 3/4 inch box tube. I don't know whoever allowed that. Thank you. I was just getting ready to click on the button to allow it. That's probably Royal Nami. Oh yeah, it was you. There's no clearance around an extruder on either side. Why didn't that pull up watch time for you? I don't know. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. It's like. Anyway, all right. Okay, so let's do some CAD. Let's get into some CAD here. Screen. Get my little facer upper. Yeah, this is a. You've been following for 1 year and 3 months, 8 days and 20 minutes, and 4 seconds. Well, wait a minute. No, I don't want that screen. I want the other screen. That one right there. And I want to turn this on. You've been hanging out here for 1 year and 3 months. Really? Has it been 1 year and 3 months already? You look like a noob. Nah. Yeah, Royal Nubby's been following for 2 years. That's not right. That can't be right. TechCheaper's been following since 8 months. What? You've been following since 8 months? That's not right at all. That's when you got banned. Oh, when you got banned off of Twitch completely. Oh, yeah, I remember that now. That completely reset all your followage. Yeah, Royal Nubby's like one of the first. I think you were like the second or third person to follow me. Royal Nubby's the reason why this channel exists, by the way. If y'all don't know that, you can blame Royal Nubby. So if you burn your house down from trying the stuff that I do. Oh, you followed under BC first. That's okay. Oh, yeah. How does one get banned? Well, by this little button right here. That's how one gets banned. Hope you have insurance, right? No, was it TechCheaper?
Welcome, Pezliz.
Holy hat! Pezliz, how you doing? Hold, wait a minute here. Pezliz, welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, yeah, we're just all doing follows. Can't believe how long. Like this will be my third Christmas. 3 Christmases now. Yeah, because I started streaming in July or something like that. I can't remember what, 22, 23? 22. I don't know. Welcome in. What's new with you? How are you? Scarfing down supper. Yeah, you guys got it. Z and Zed's on tonight, isn't it? You guys doing Z and Zed tonight? It's Monday, right? Yeah, it's Monday. We're just here doing like a random stream. Those of you jumping in here, I shut the channel, or I didn't shut the channel down. I haven't streamed in a minute because I'm rearranging and doing an update, doing a facelift to the whole channel and everything else. That plus, you know, full-time dad and business and all that stuff. It gets a little busy sometimes, but I completely rearranged the room, rearranged the whole stream, whatever you want to call it. Moved my son's TV over in that corner and rearranged some of this stuff here. And now I just got to find places for it. So yeah, that's why I haven't streamed for a few days. It's kind of nice though because I've been popping in everybody else's stream, kind of lurking there and watching. Yeah, that's right. You donated bits, and all of a sudden, they marked you as fraudulent. That's crazy, right? That's crazy. Okay, so let's get back over here to this screen. And that's not the one I want. Go here to this. Display capture, no. I got everything all changed around. That's over. There we go. Okay. There we go. That worked. I gotta get used to the camera being over here now because the camera was over here and now it's over here. And I got all my OBS stuff over here. I'm always used to looking that way. I'll get it figured out. Just have to give me Give me a few streams to get everything figured out. Okay, so where are my calibers at? That is a good question. I put everything into a box here. And I'm not sure what I did with them. I stuck everything on the desk in this box. But there is a very good chance that my son snagged them because he was playing around in here looking at, oh, you know what I found? I was looking for this the other day. I was looking, we need this for a project. This is the Beetle. It's called the Beetle. I need a light source right there. I don't have a light source right there. This is the Beetle. It's like the smallest microcontroller you can get. These are nice. I have a few of these in projects, but I was looking for this the other day and I found it. Bright light. You're gonna look at my mess. Okay. Light off. Found them. Needed to see what kind. Twitch was definitely. All right, so we're looking at a 4.5 for this wire. So that wire's a 4.5. Let's do a new thing here. Yeah. Let's do a new thing. We're going to make a little mount real quick. All right. That's nice. It's nice to be able to stand now. I missed that. I missed being able to stand while streaming. So we know this is a 4.5. What we need to make is we need to make a grommet. And we need to make it so the grommet can hold on to this, because we got to remember these are going to be traveled around. We're going to be taking them around. They're going to be pulled and tugged and everything else. So we need to make a grommet for these. And that's what we're going to do tonight. We got what? We'll stream for about another 45 minutes. I gotta get used to all this. I gotta get used to it. So we'll start here. Let's open up the big screen. And we will get the face turned on somewhere. Where is it? There we go. Since we have everything over here, well, no, we better keep it over here. Yeah, we'll keep it over there. We'll start with this being 4 millimeters or 4.5. We'll start with a, this is weird. I got a clean desk. Like, this desk is very, very clean right now. I'll show you how clean it is. It's kind of scary clean.
Welcome.
3D Medic, what's up, my friend? How you doing today? Tonight? Whatever time zone is. I think you're in the same time zone as I am, Mark, right? Back to this. Shutter speed, auto exposure. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you how clean my desk is. Oh, that's all the farther. Anyway, yeah, my desk goes a lot farther than that, but look how clean it is. tested up from the vacation trip. Yeah, Eastern. Yeah. But look how clean it is. Like I can see, like it's nice, isn't it? Pretty wild. Okay, we can get rid of that. This is the core, right? So the core is, we're gonna make the core 5 millimeters. But we're going to do something to this. I gotta get used to this camera being over here. Oh, I gotta scoot over that way. It's not real wood. It is chipping all the. Oh, I hope somebody have you all seen like the wood tile? It was at Printopia. I should have gotten pictures. I apologize for pictures, but I should have gotten pictures. But from Hue Forge, the wood tiles, I tried to figure out how to get my hands on those, and I want to do those for my countertops in the back. Yeah, Tech Jeeper. Yeah. I want to do those. And because I was thinking about using laminate for the back tile or the back counter desktop, whatever countertops there. But I was like, why don't I just 3D print this stuff, right? Pretty cool, huh? That's cool, isn't it? This desk, so it's in 2 pieces. Can we show it? Yeah, here. It's in 2 parts. You can see it right here. See the seam? You had to look it up? Yeah, I don't have any pictures of it, but yeah. So it's in 2 parts, but the problem there are metal things coming across it. Like there's metal cross frames going underneath all of it, and then the PC is sitting on the actual where the leg support and the motorized leg is. But it does bend a little bit. I paid like $60 for this desk off of Amazon. It's like what, 64 inches I think, or 70 inches. But anyway, I'm going off track. I want to rip this off. I want to take this off because it is laminated particle board. I want to take this off and get myself like 1/4 inch. Whoa, how thick is this? 3/4 inch or 1/4 inch, whatever. This thing can lift up like I think it's like 600 pounds. I think. Anyway, I want to cut out my own desk, a solid desk, and then put it down on top.
MakerDeck sent you a shout out.
Oh, thank you for the shout out. That had to have been Pez Liz. Anyway, make sure you're heading over there. Give MakerDeck a follow. Just replace it with a piece of butcher block. I thought about that too. Swoosh! There it is. Thank you for the shout out. Make sure you're giving Pez Liz a follow as well. Especially make sure you're heading over there tonight. I think it can be on your channel or Zombie's channel, wherever it pops up at. Z and Z. It's always a great time. Okay, we can get back into our screen here. Yeah, I do have a 4-foot section of butcher's block, but that's going to be used for a desk out in my living room. I have between my fireplace and my one wall is 4 feet, and it'll fit perfectly in there. I was going to do a floating desk, kind of, because I do business stuff in this room as well. My business, my son does his homework. So we do things in this room that. Now he has a desk in his room. He doesn't use it, but we do stuff in here. I do, all my business stuff in here. So I kind of would like to have a separate place, like a little separate office kind of thing. So it's going to be out in the open in my living room. I got an idea how to do it, and it's going to look pretty cool, I think. I should stream it, but that gets a little... Oh no, I don't want to. I want to cancel it. Okay, we're gonna take this and make this a construction. Should we do that, or what should we do here? So we did this amazing. Yeah, I want to do maybe maybe I would go out and get a butcher's block. Because how? Wait a minute here. Hold on here. That got me thinking of other stuff now. Where did my tape measure go? I think it's 64. Did I put my tape measure in here? I just had my tape measure like a little bit right before I was streaming. Well, maybe it's 60. It's somewhere between 60 and 70. Stream all the things, huh? How did you do a shout out, TechGeber? Oh, yeah, because never mind. VIPs can do shout outs. Sit stand desk. Yeah, that's what, yeah, I love this. Because right now I'm sitting down, obviously. Before we were standing. Stream all things. Okay, so let's get this started from here. We're gonna come in. Now, you're probably wondering, that's way too, that's half, okay, yeah, that worked. That should work. Wait, do I want to do this? No, I want to do this in reverse. That's what I want to do. I don't want to do it this way. Do this in reverse. Let's try this curve here. ADHD is strong. It's definitely something. Yeah, it's definitely something tonight, isn't it? There we go. We'll keep that there. I like how that's looking. Nope, I don't like that. It's starting to wind down. It is. ADHD is starting to wind down tonight. Could do an eclipse. Oh, you know what? We could take it from there, from this point right there. That will work. Okay, okay. I see what we're going to do now. I see how we're going to do this. We're going to go from this line and make this an X. That line. Hi! Sandoval 4, what are you up to, my friend? Hold up here. I'm trying to remember. Somebody bought a coffee mug off me the other day. I'm trying to remember who that was. I don't know if they're in here or not. Thank you for that. Thank you for the support. I don't see... I don't see them in here. Anyway, thank you for that. Okay. Let's go from here. This looks so much better. And that's 1, 2. Okay. Yep. I'm good with that. I like this. This one. I like this one. All right. We're going to extrude this and this one. So what I want to do is almost like a clamshell, right? So what we got to do is, since this is 4.5 millimeters, we're going to do a 5 millimeter hole, and then we're going to bring this, the blue here, we're going to extrude this. We're going to extrude this out to probably about, let's see how far we can go. We should take this out to probably about maybe 24 millimeters. We'll take it to 30.
Welcome.
That is why you failed your class. Nerdchip, how you doing, my friend? Welcome in. All right, so we're at 30. Okay with that. This off the bottom here. Let's bring in 5 millimeters. Actually, go to 10 millimeters on that. Let's take this to we'll take this to -10. Yeah, that'll work. That'll give us, we're at 30, that'll give us 10 on the inside. Yeah, I think 10 will be fine. If we do this at 30 millimeters, and we do 10 for the back, no, I don't know if I'd like 10. What did that give us? 14 millimeters diameter. Okay, I can do that. Let's go with Another sketch here on top. And we're going to thicken this. We should have probably done that. Yeah, this finish this sketch here. Let's go back to that original sketch. This one right here. What we'll do is we'll put our thickness here on this. So we'll take this out to 10 millimeters. Should be 10 millimeters. I think 10 millimeters would be pretty good. We'll try it. We'll try it. Straight out. Because what this is going to do, we're going to put our wire through the center, right? In the sense the center is like concaved and it's smaller in the center. When you put the thread on it, when you put the screw on it, or the nut, and you tighten it down, it's going to bring those in.
Ad started for 90 seconds.
And it's going to smush it. And then it's going to clamp down on here and smush it, and you'll be able to you'll have a nice secured hold on the wire. All right. And this one right here. Those two need to be done. Actually, we need to do all this here. What just happened? This is going to be a join. Oh, I can't wait to get the printers back up in line so I can start printing with all the filament that we picked up. You know what I should have got? I did not get any black. I did not get any black filament. And I'm almost out of black filament. Okay, so we're going to cancel that. Yeah, I can't believe I didn't get any black filament. Oh, if you don't know, Polymaker's having a huge sale right now. I don't know. I guess it really doesn't matter. I'll get some black filament. I don't know. I completely forgot. I didn't realize I was so low on black filament. And we need to 35% off. I get a bunch of auctions sometimes, multi-packs. Oh, really? We need to extend this up. I guess we don't really need to do that. Remember size, that, okie dokie. That's at 10 millimeters. And then this is getting two sides. Actually, let's take this possibility that might break. It takes 8 rolls of PETG or stronger. 8 rolls. 8 rolls for that. I was wondering how much that was going to take. 8 rolls. Well, if you're going to say... Well, what's... If you average... Yeah, that's $200. If you average, no, U.S. money, if you average $25 per roll, most of them's what, like $30? Yeah, that'd probably be a heck of a lot cheaper just to buy it. Okay, so now let's take. This is important right here. We need to take these and move this up because we don't want this. We don't want this clamping down the whole way through. We only want it to clamp at the ends. So we'll do halfway through it. Odd day for $14 a roll. There's some stuff that I use like G something. G, I can't remember what it is. G something. Or Ho-Ro. I think it's Ho-Ro filament for like $14-15. And then you have the bearings, right? You got bearings, so you could probably do it for less than what you buy. It's going to be close. Okay, now we need to do that side and that side. cancel that. Okay. Oh, that's not the right one. Kind of want to make this a fillet. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for right there. Okay, with that, we're gonna take this here and I'm gonna bring this down a little bit. And we're going to do another make sure that plane's not offset. That just might be a little offset. I think it is. Do a construction plane off of this. Now we're going to do the screw. Let's see here, that's at 10. We'll take this to 10.25. Should probably take this out. To 16 as well. Yeah. And let's bring this down to where are we at here? That should be 20. That's a new body. Hide that body. We're going to bring our threads in. This should line up. Yeah, it lines up pretty good. Oh. So now, when we screw this down, when we put the wire through here, it's gonna space these out. But when we start to screw it down, it will clamp down on that. And then this is 5 millimeters, which I think our body is 5 millimeters. Or that's 3 millimeters. That's okay. That's all right. That worked. This we can keep stationary. Let's add some flair to this, shall we? Let's go with that, and then we're going to do another sketch here. We're going to do a circle. A 2 millimeter circle. Circular pattern. Center point, and then I guess we can do we'll locate 12 of them. I'm excited to do this. We got to figure out how to keep it cool though. That's the biggest problem. Gotta figure out how to keep it cool. Oh, no, we can't do that. Oh, we got one right here. We got them all? I think so. Well, there you go. We're done. See how easy that was? So now, we got our screw and our nut. Let's save this as Wiregram. We're going to move this body down. So 5 point, and I'll show you why I'm moving it down. 5.3, and then we're going to subtract 3 millimeters from that, so that's going to be 2.3. Hit OK. Now it's going to show these teeth are off, but if you can look, they're actually spot on. It's just the body's moved, that's all. Here, we'll move we'll move the body again to show you. But remember, we got to have it at, well, we can take it back down to 0. So 7.5. Yeah, see. So 7.5. So we had to move it. But we're going to take it back to 0 because I need this to be 3 millimeters here. And the reason why I need it to be 3 millimeters, we're going to save this again. We're going to go back into our light, and then we're going to insert. Insert into the current design. And right here it is. And you see why. What is that noise? Something is scraping. Who knows? So we're gonna move this 3.1. Oh, gotta go the other way. 3.25. And there we go. Hit okay. Oh, I did not want to okay that. That's all right. We can. Unground from parent. And there is our wire grommet. So we'll 3D print this. The fan needs to be bigger. We need a bigger fan. We need to go up to, that's a 20 millimeter fan that's on there right now. We need to go up to a 40 millimeter fan. So need to change the fan. To 40 millimeter fan, we need to put vents in here to pull fresh air into it, because there's going to be a lens here. There's a lens right here, so we need to pull. I need to print that lens too. The cheapest you can print is for 110. That's actually, so you get about half price, huh? Yeah, we need to change this fan. Put some vents in there. What's this gonna be like to print? $110 Canadian. Let's slice this up. It's only gonna take 20 minutes to print. But yeah, there's our grommet. Hopefully this will work. I think it should. I think it should work. What do y'all think? Think it should work? I think it'll work. Whoops. You just looked on Amazon, 110 for one from vendor. That's not right. Oh yeah, it is. I guess that would be right. Huh. Anyway, cool. All right. Well, that's it for the day. I know, just like just like that. But I gotta go to bed. I gotta get some things done and then go to bed. This was just it was a pop-up stream. Let's do some more things over there tomorrow after work. My son's gaming beanbag thingy, whatever. I got this big massive thing will be here Wednesday. I gotta figure out what to do with all that stuff. This is all good. I like how this is. Like, I get used to the camera being there. Yeah. You just learn how to do threads yourself. Yeah, the section analyze the section is. Oh, I use that all the time. Yes, it's a great tool. Thanks for being here. Again, it was we haven't seen me because I've been doing some work around here. I'll be back here closer towards the end of the week. I'll try to fit one in Wednesday. We'll try to fit streaming Wednesday. I'm not working much. I'm only working like 2 days this week. I got a bunch of stuff to do privately, but yeah, we'll try to get a stream in maybe tomorrow night too. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Well, maybe we'll do another pop-up stream. But we're going to head off to see what Pez Liz and Zombie Hedgehog is up to. We're going to head over there to Z and Z. They're doing their Z and Z. We'll start the raid there. Where are my buttons at? I don't even know where all my buttons are. The end stream. Yeah, there we go. Yep, turn that off and turn that down. I'll get this all figured out. Everybody have a beautiful night, a beautiful day, a good tomorrow. I might come back on. Yeah. Don't. That's TechSeeper. Don't donate bits, right? Have a beautiful evening. I'll see y'all over there. We're on Pezlo's channel tomorrow, watching Z and Z. See ya. Filament flows, printing dreams in the air. From broken to beauty, we craft with care. Support is the glue, the bond.